What's up guys, welcome back. Unless you're here for the first time because you found my channel based on this review, and if so, then welcome. Hopefully this helps. This is a different type of video than my normal content. Normally I post gameplays, let's plays, whichever you want to call them, and then I will throw in the occasional past stream here and there. If either of those interest you, then feel free to check out my other videos after this one. But first, let's get into the topic of today's video. My review on the HP Pavilion Gaming PC. Firstly, as mentioned, this is the HP Pavilion Gaming PC, more specifically model number TG01-0023W. This computer comes stock with the AMD Ryzen 5 3500 processor, 8GB of DDR4 RAM, a 256GB M.2 SSD, and the NVIDIA GTX 1650 Super. This PC comes with a price tag just under $600, which is not a bad deal for everything you're getting inside. Plus, you can pick up in person or at least 2-day pickup at most Walmarts, so you can get it pretty quick. Now let me state that this review is based solely on my experience with the PC, which I've had for close to a month now and use pretty much daily, and so far I am satisfied with what I've gotten for the money. It seems to do pretty well. Now, the main reason I wanted to do this review specifically is to answer a question that I felt like I couldn't get a definitive answer for when I was looking at reviews for this PC, which I did, because I wanted to make sure that I was getting something decent for the money I was given, even though, yeah, it is that cheaper intro level PC. I mean, I didn't want to buy junk. So that question that I couldn't find an answer for is, but can it stream? And I'm proud to say the answer to that is yes, it can. Here is actually some of my gameplay. Yeah, I mean, I want it to, the nets to go. Here is some of my footage from past streams from this PC, which I stream at 1080p 60 frames a second. Here I am playing some Raft. Now, I just want to state the top reason for the quality you can get out of this PC is mostly in part to the NVIDIA 1650 Super, which comes with the NVENC encoder. That takes a lot of load off your CPU and helps maintain a good quality stream. Also, since we're talking about Twitch streams, I do stream on Twitch several days a week. Feel free to hop in over there when I'm live to ask any questions I might not answer in this video, or just to hang out. I'm trying to build more of a community up. Now, something else I'm wanting to test on this PC is multitasking, which hopefully I don't bake my CPU in the process. But with this having the Ryzen 5 processor, I'm pretty sure it'll do pretty well. I'm pretty sure my internet would give out before the actual CPU would. So let's hop over to OBS, where we will do a display capture here. New camera, here we go. And what I'm gonna do here is I'm actually gonna pull up multiple YouTube videos, play them simultaneously. I think we'll go with 4 because that's what I can fit neatly in here. Now, here we go. We are actually on my channel right now, where I am playing in this video the original Resident Evil. It actually happens to be the HD remaster that I think they released on Xbox and PS4 several years back. I've just gotten back into that, but this is showing we can play 4 videos simultaneously at all of them being 1080p 60 frames a second, and I'm seeing no problems with speed or buffering. And keep in mind, this is also while we are recording on OBS. So we are recording on OBS, we are playing 4 YouTube videos in HD simultaneously, and let's just check out here. We are using, okay, I saw right there at the start it was 41% CPU, so we're not even half CPU yet doing this. And right at 49% the GPU capacity. Now, let's just check out where we're at right now as far as temp. Okay, right now I have been, keep in mind, recording this video for going on more or less 20 minutes or so. My GPU temperature 43 degrees Celsius and my CPU 30 degrees Celsius, so we are actually staying relatively cool in there too. That's a positive note. Now let's get these out of the way here. Now lastly, I just wanted to respond to a couple negative reviews or comments I've seen about this PC, which, I mean, I did see a few. Like I said, I was doing my own research for this PC before I bought it. And though there is some negative reviews and content, or comments rather, from my perspective, the positive definitely outweighed the negative. But these are just a few of the negatives that stuck out to me and that I wanted to address, and from my experience with it. Which, first one, I saw a 1-star rating on saying the PC was slow, and they actually compared it to a 10-year-old Windows 7 PC. I've actually had no issues with this PC being slow. As you saw in the last one, I was doing all those multiple windows while I'm recording in OBS, and I didn't have absolutely no problem with it slowing down. Even from boot up speed, which we can show right here. Alright, here we are. I was going to show the boot up speed, but you're going to have to ignore my cable management at the moment. Alright, but right now, PC is off. Just verify. Yeah, we're off. Power button hit. And we are good to go. Load it. This PC to me seems like it's pretty much on the faster side. It's definitely acceptable for me, and I feel like it would be for a lot of people too. Now, I've seen also a lot of reviews about the PC overheating and that the case is a poor design. Now though, yes, the PC does get a little on the warmer side. The hottest I've seen mine get is the CPU reached a temperature of 60 degrees Celsius, and I think the GPU was mid 50 degrees Celsius, which, I mean, like I said, that is on the warmer side, but it's not to a point to where it's gonna damage any of the components at that point. So, and that was also when I reached that temperature. It was after a little over 2 hours streaming and playing on Twitch 1080p 60. So, I mean, I feel like maybe if you pushed it a decent amount more than that, you might start getting higher temperatures, but in my experience, I haven't yet. And then the last thing, I actually saw this video a guy made just the other day. It was after I'd already bought the PC. The video, he was stating that the power supply failed on him just a couple days after having it, and that was after he had to wait, I think he said, over a month to even get the PC in. So I don't know where he ordered it from, but like I said, Walmart, you can pick up in store, or I mean, at least most of them offer 2-day shipping. So I don't know why he had to wait a month. And they were stating that the power supply in this PC was actually junk, and the one that comes in it would burn your house down. Now, though it is a smaller proprietary 400 watt power supply, I mean, this is a pre-built HP. There's going to be some proprietary elements, like also the motherboard is actually, I mean, it's really proprietary. You wouldn't really be able to switch that out. I mean, but that's how you get all these USB ports and your SD card slot and your Type-C USB all there on the front. I mean, there's going to be some proprietary elements to it. But yeah, back to the power supply. It's a smaller 400 watt proprietary. So I mean, that is probably something that would be hard to replace if you want it, if you could. I'm not too positive if you'd even be able to. But that being said, it comes with an 80 plus platinum rating, which I feel like for a cheaper pre-built PC, that's a pretty well rating. I don't feel like that's one that's gonna burn your house down or explode, as this guy was saying. Now, I won't drag anybody. I'm not saying his didn't fail, but I don't think it was. I think it could have been something else that happened there. I mean, with the month that it was in shipping, I mean, maybe something got damaged, or maybe what he hooked it into wasn't rated. I don't know. I don't know the situation. That's all I'm going to get into. It's an 80 plus platinum rating on the power supply. So yeah, take that how you want. So yeah, that's actually going to sum up my review for the $600 gaming PC. Like I said, so far I'm happy with what I've got for the money and the performance thus far. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, make sure to hit that like button. It'll let me know. Also, if you have any more questions that I didn't answer in this video, feel free to leave them down in the comments. I'll try and get to them, or like I said, hop over in a Twitch stream. I stream on there a couple days a week. Feel free to ask anything over there, and I'll answer them to the best of my ability anyway, with my experience. Twitch channel in the description down below. While you're here, feel free to check out the other content on my channel if you're into gaming videos or gameplays, and if you find those entertaining, maybe even consider subscribing. That'll actually help out the channel a lot. I'm trying to grow and just see where this can go with the time I have. I do work a full-time job at the moment, and I'm a 29-year-old father, so right now this is just my hobby, but I would love to see where this can go. So yeah, that would be greatly appreciated. So yeah, but happy gaming everybody, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.